And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelicans team bus earlier on. Their only thought now is coming away with...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Fournier gets a wide-open look, and it's off from three-point range. Here's New Orleans.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Isaac passes to Gordon. Good D by Williamson.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Count that one from Isaac.
You can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
Floats it up for Williamson. Isaac with the steal. And here's the break. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Ingram against Fultz. Shot clock at 6.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Here's Gordon. Great D that time from Favors. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Isaac. Pass to Ingram. From the stripe. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Well, Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
To the paint. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And now Redick pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
J.J. works hard forcing the defense to be aggressive with him.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game for the Magic. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jackson comes in for Lonzo Ball. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Hart, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
Augustine dishes to Ross. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans leading by 4. Redick for 3. It gets rebounded by Ennis.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
It's Jackson with the drive, and that one good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And 1:01 left in the first. Here's Augustine. Makes it off the glass.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans. To the inside, Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Passes to Melly. Over Bamba. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
All the officials are all over that one.
New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. And the Pelicans making a change here. And he makes both free throws. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now the pass to Bamba. Ross on the wing. Pass to Ennis. And Okafor with the block. And they're able to recover. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pelicans lead by 4. 2K Sports. Back in a moment from the AM. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Isaac into the 3 slot.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Bamba with the block. Inside, outside for Carter-Williams. Right side, Gordon, taken away by Hayes. Lobs it up for Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Hayes. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs his center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
Oh, that was something else.
Lonzo's instincts on the defensive end paying off there, just able to stay long and get that steal to start the break.
Fournier passes to Isaac. He kicks it to Carter-Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pelicans leading by 9. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Outside ball. New Orleans moving it around. And it's Williamson missing. Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Gordon, the pass to Isaac, taken away by Holiday. Ingram with it, now guarded by Fultz. And Hayes throws it down.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. On the wing, Isaac. Fournier with the ball. Working on Hayes. Outside for Carter Williams. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And then Gordon with the dunk.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Markelle Fultz.
He's got such a great handle and then can get up to speed quickly. Lonzo Ball with a nice drive.
For the Magic, Vucevic comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. New Orleans also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Here's Melli, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And the rejection by Favors.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
James Ennis, he'll check in for Fultz. It's stolen by Ennis. Here's Augustine, and it's blocked.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
For 3, Ingram. Fournier pulls it down. The Magic trail by 13. Stolen by Jackson. Down low. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And Fournier kicks to Ennis. Fournier against Ingram. Lock at 6. Pass to Gordon. Unloads from 9. That shot missing. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And now the Pelicans on the break.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now, and he makes the first. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Terrence Ross comes in for DJ Augustine. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Redick comes in for Ball. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock to the paint. Here's Favors, banked in off the glass. Favors has got 6 points in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe, and that one misses. And the Pelicans making a change here. And the second free throw, good.
It feels like J.J. Redick has every part of this game buttoned up, especially when it comes to getting high percentage and quality shots.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with an 8.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that does it for our half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Derek Favors really having a great game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And so Fournier nails both of them. And here are the Pelicans now. Ball feeling it out a bit. Floats it up for Williamson. That shot no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. And up the floor again for New Orleans. Running the court. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Williamson. Favors at the elbow. Williamson, the pass to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Now Zion plays within the system. Right there, very unselfish.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Holiday with the 3. And Favors kicks to Williamson. The shot missing. Gordon with the defensive effort. Fultz finds Isaac. Back to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Kept alive. Vucevic, the pass to Carter Williams. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Carter Williams. It's rebounded by Hayes.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The Magic trail by 21. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
1:53 left to play in the third. Here's Isaac. Second shot opportunity. And it's Vucevic missing. Pelicans leading by 21 to the middle. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Orlando making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Fultz. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Holiday, the pass to Redick. Good on the shot. Redick's got 8.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Here's Ross. He feeds it to Bamba. Back to Ross. Pass to Bamba. Kicks to Augustine. Here's Ross. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Ross has got his second basket of the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for James Ennis, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. And New Orleans also making a change. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Bamba wide open, and he fires. A three-pointer off the mark. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The shot by Redick, no good. The Magic trail by 19. Bamba with it. Pass to Fultz. Stolen by Holiday. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Redick. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Redick's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in at point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Outside Fournier. This one for 3. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 4th rebound in this one. From downtown, and that's good. J.J. Redick for 3.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Inside, Gordon kicks to Vucevic, passes it to Ross. Now Fultz. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Derek Favors.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
That free throw good from Fultz. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Ball. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. To the inside. Here's Favors. Gets a hand on it, and Ball stays with it.
Lonzo Ball is a very big guard and can be effective as a rebounder, so beautiful work there to get some second chance points.
Right side, Gordon. The dish to Vucevic. Now here's Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic again can't hit. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. To the left side wing. Fires for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Ross dishes to Vucevic. Unable to get that one. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Fultz the pass to Ross. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Vucevic finds Ross. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Carter Williams against Jackson. And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
New Orleans making a switch here. Melly's checked in. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Carter Williams against Jackson. Carter Williams kicks to a 1-2. And there's the pass to Birch. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Birch has got his first points in this one.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that? Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Pass to Ennis. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Derek Favors.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
New Orleans dictating the flow. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Al Farouk Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Orlando's ball. Pass to Ennis. And it's Aminu in the corner. Carter Williams with it. Here's a 1-2. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't go. So we see the Pelicans taking the W. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
The quickness of Zion is really impressive, and he has the handle to go along with it.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feel good to get that first one.
Ball against Morant. It's Ingram on the wing. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
And that one drops. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now Winslow after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Here's Williamson. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last. Here's Ingram. And the rejection by Jackson.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
So for the Pelicans, Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Morant. Now here's Jones after J.J. Redick's miss. Brooks outside. Dishes to Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Jones in the post. Covered by Williamson. Jackson, a beautiful reverse layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Redick. To halt the run, Valanciunas grabs the board.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Brooks against Redick. Brooks dishes to Anderson. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. Jackson passes to Brooks. 16 feet away. Jackson misses. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Williamson. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Jones kicks to Valanciunas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Williamson. Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Down low, Okafor. No good there. Nice D from Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Clark with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. There's the lob to Jackson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Melton. Up the floor. Clark, the pass to Gutteridge. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
To the paint. Here's Redick. That one a little long. Here's Valanciunas. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Hart is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Jackson, and it's Okafor in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Ball from long range. That shot off, and it's Memphis the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Melton passes to Valanciunas. Here's Gutteridge. Back to Valanciunas. Hayes with the steal. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. The Grizzlies also making a change. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for New Orleans.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Now, here's Ball. The pass to Ingram. Takes a 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
Morant with the steal. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ellie's checked in. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
You know, Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
The Grizzlies shooting 40% from the field. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Morant kicks to Clark. Right side Jackson, 6 to shoot. Great D that time from Favors.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Jackson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Morant with the drop.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Jackson dishes to Morant. Knocked loose. Ball with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
The floor awareness of ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 1:31 left in the first half of basketball. And trying to get it to go, even with the contact, but no good, and they'll try to pick up 2 at the free throw line coming up.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And that one's good, Williamson.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. Here's Melton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Holiday against Jones. Holiday dishes to Hayes. The kick out to Holiday. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Anderson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Valanciunas. It's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Melton, covered by Reddick. Melton passes to Valanciunas. Pass to Jones. 5 to shoot. Tries again. And Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 8.
When you earn your keep inside, you get used to fighting through contact. Valanciunas getting it done.
And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside net.
Thanks very much, Jonas.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had... And...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
That quick first step, Zion explodes out of the blocks, and no one steps in front of him.
Now here's Morant. He's got 12. Now the feed to Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Passes it to Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. To the middle. Here's Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
The vision Lonzo has is special, finding his teammates in their spots over and over again.
Pass to Morant. Jackson trying to break free. Reverses. And it's good on the layup. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
On the wing, Holiday. Goes straight to the defender for and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity. After hitting 3 straight, they finally miss one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Clark the pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Holiday. Favors trying to break free.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hart's checked in. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And they're determined to add. Add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Favors finds Ingram. Clark against Favors. He doesn't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Holiday against Morant. Offensive rebound. And the pass to Melly. Back to Holiday. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him. New Orleans making some changes here. Jackson Hayes comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Brandon Ingram. The Grizzlies also changing it up. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Justice Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Here's Clark. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Hart the pass to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Jones against Holiday. Clark the pass to Gutterich. Back to Clark. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Then for the Grizzlies, Valanciunas is checked in for Brandon Clark. And Brooks subbed in for Jones. 32 seconds left in the third. Holiday dishes to Hayes. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the wide open shot from Redick. But they recover it. No good on the shot.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Gutterich, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Valanciunas. Over Hayes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. And it's Hart in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Out to Brooks. On the wing, Jackson. Stolen by Holiday. One-on-one fast break. And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
And another turnover here by Memphis. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Lonzo Ball comes in for Drew Holiday. Pelicans trail by 5. Outside, Ball. And Redick, here we go. Here's Favors. And that one is good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Melton passes to Brooks. Here's Melton. Down low and stolen by Favors. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Williamson.
Love the tenacity of Favors, especially on defense, where he keeps his hands active, coming away with the steals thanks to his hustle.
Here's Valanciunas. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. To take the lead, Jackson comes over with the double. Redick for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Memphis also making some changes. Winslow's checked in for Anderson. And it's Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. And then Morant slams it in.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Williamson outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Clearly a foul.
So much pub for Zion coming into this league. I hope fans realize that it takes time to learn the NBA and to establish an identity.
And for Memphis, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Morant. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williamson, and the rejection by Jackson. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Redick for 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Great to see Ingram forcing the issue, dependable at finding ways to get to the stripe.
New Orleans making some changes here. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor, and it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Here's Morant. Williamson with the block.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular.
There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter. Jackson finds Brooks. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Ingram attacking. And the shot goes in. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
Here's Morant. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Williamson looking it over. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. There's Winslow. Terrific swat. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Yes!
Competitive, confident, Zion taking over.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Back to Holiday. Williamson outside. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the... All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they keep now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at small forward. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Now the dish to Gordon. Isaac outside. 4 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Another shot. And the rejection by Jackson. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Morant. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Winslow finds Valanciunas. Looking for Winslow. He gets it there. And the shot goes in. On offense, here are the Magic. 4-point game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Fultz. 7-foot shot, and it's good for 2.
Man, I like the quick catch and release from Fultz. A confident shooter who's ready to fire as soon as he catches it.
For Memphis, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Brooks outside. Morant right side. That one good for 2.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Fultz against Morant. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's Memphis on the break. There's Winslow. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Great hustle defensively through the first half. Contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Gordon finds Isaac. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Here's Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of you.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Melton. The kick out to Anderson. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Passes it to Ennis. All alone. Here's Bamba, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Now here's Jones. The pass to Clark. Here's Melton. Back to Clark. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Melton passes to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Chalk up 2 there.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
The Magic trail by 4. And Jones over to help. To the inside. Ross. And the jam by Ross.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Here's Jones. Inside. Clark. And Bamba pulls it down.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Gordon. Offensive rebound. He kicks it to Ross. To the middle. Pass to Augustine. Clock at 4. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Orlando. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Out to the wing. Here's Gutterich. And another miss by Memphis.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Gordon kicks to Ross. Back to Gordon. And the shot no good, a bit short. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Jones. Anderson is out there with Clark. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. Good on both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Morant dishes to Anderson. Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Here's Isaac. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Fast break. Here they come. Morant outside. Pass to Brooks. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Morant with a wide open look. With the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Anderson passes to Brooks. Back to Anderson. Left side Jackson. The kick out to Anderson. Over Ross. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Basket good. Morant's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Anderson outside. Morant right side. Right side Jackson. Back to Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Anderson passes to Jackson. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Winslow's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Markelle Fultz has checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Carter Williams. Jackson kicks to Valanciunas, and he comes up with the deuce. Valanciunas has got 6.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brooks against Fultz. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists in the game. The Magic trail by 12. Here's Augustine. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game. That's good from Morant.
And as good as Morant's been, there's still plenty of upside. One of the younger players to enter the draft in 2019.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Isaac, and it's Ennis in for Fournier.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
To the paint, here's Gutterich.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Outside Gordon. Clark with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. All going up court. Morant passes to Valanciunas. To the inside. Passes it to Gutterich. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
To the three-point line, it's Augustine. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And the first half is now in the books. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 14 points and 1 assist. And that should do it with the second half about.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Brooks kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
The pass to Fultz, stolen by Brooks. Morant against Fultz. Morant passes to Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. Knocks it loose. Jackson. Yes, that goes in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. Over Valanciunas. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Morant. The 3-ball. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Fournier pass to Gordon. Down low. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now here's Morant for 3. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Orlando also making some changes. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. Winslow against Isaac. On the clock. Here's Jones. That shot no good. The Magic go the other way with it. To the paint. And Isaac throws it down.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Here's Jones. Pass to Melton. Back to Jones. He feeds it to Jackson. Kicks it out to Jones. Right side Jackson. Right wing. It's Anderson with the drive. The reverse. On the wing, Winslow. Jones with it. Now defended by Carter-Williams. Jackson misses. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Memphis leading by 14. And here's the fast break. Memphis moving it around. Melton passes to Jackson. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Ross is running. There's the feed to Gordon. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Jones, the pass to Melton. Back to Jones. Feeds it to Jackson. Good work there as it goes. Jackson's got 6 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Isaac kicks to Carter-Williams. Here's Ross. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter-Williams. Clark against Bamba. Clark outside. Lets the 3 fly. And another miss by Memphis. The Magic trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Melton. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Memphis leading by 14. They've got Clark. He's out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Morant is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Gutteridge in at the 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant with it. Bamba picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the fearlessness Morant plays with making the defense uneasy, forcing them to give in.
He's off on the second. The Magic trail by 15. Here's Bamba. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Clark dishes to Valanciunas. Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. Over Gordon. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Clark. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Now Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. Fultz finds Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
To the left wing. Clark, left side. Back to Morant. Pass to Gutteridge. This is to Valanciunas.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Fultz. And here is Ross. And it's Gordon penetrating. Bamba passes to Gordon. Bamba trying to break free, and the basket by Gordon.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
Brooks with the bounce pass. Morant looking around. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Back to Clark. Just 4 to shoot. Ross with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. The offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, it's fairly obvious, but it's important that Bamba stays healthy so he can keep improving. I mean, his skill set and physical tools both are very impressive. His upside is way up.
Winslow with it. Defended now by Fournier. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Bamba. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Morant drives in. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Fournier in the corner. On the wing, Isaac. It's rebounded by Memphis. They led by as many as 18 points. Now here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. And 1:01 left in the game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Memphis.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Valanciunas.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Isaac against Winslow. He dishes it to Jackson. Back to Winslow. Clock at 6. Pass to Jackson and stolen by Gordon. Fournier with the ball. Isaac passes to Fournier. Bamba kicks to Fournier. His three-pointers off the mark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it's David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and tonight is no different. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Favors controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
Fournier for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. And now the Pelicans on the break. Ingram's running, and the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Fultz. Poked loose. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Isaac with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. And stolen by Williamson. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And the intelligence, his overall basketball IQ, Ball just has a knack for being in the right spot, especially when the break is on.
Outside Fournier. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Fultz looking around. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Holiday finds Favors. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Favors flying high on alley-oops. My goodness, how about the ups on that guy?
Back to Fournier. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Keeps it alive and staying with the play, Ingram.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Favors at the elbow. Back to Ball. Orlando grabs the miss. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Gordon's running. Orlando moving the ball around. And no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Out to Ingram. 1:39 left here in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jonathan Isaac. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Ingram outside. Over Bamba. And it's Ingram missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Hits. Count that one from Ennis.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ennis. Ingram against Augustine. Ingram passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
The pass to Ross. Passes to Vucevic. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Jackson. Ross against Ingram. Pass to Melly. Shot clock at 6. Nails the 16-footer.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
He gets it up. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Okafor, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Redick for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. The Magic trail by 14. Here's Carter Williams.
Hey, who got him?
Ross against Redick, and stolen by Redick. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Pelicans have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Zion Williamson's checked in for Nicolo Melli. The Magic also changing it up. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Ennis. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross. Fournier against Redick. Outside Fournier. They grab their own miss. Bamba kicks to Isaac. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Gordon, the pass to Fournier, hangs in the air, and he sinks the layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Okafor inside. He's covered by Isaac.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The second effort. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10 frame to send it back.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Kicks it out to Williamson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac. And the first one drops.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential. Very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Favors. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Very difficult to match up with Favors. I love how under control, under duress he was right there.
Fournier finds Bamba. Fultz against Ball. Fultz, no good. Pelicans leading by 20.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Holiday against Fournier. Here's Bamba, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. One-on-one here. Holiday, the pass to Hart, stolen by Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Isaac kicks to Fournier. He dishes it to Bamba. And that time, also a missed shot. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And Isaac throws it down.
Oh, boy, the reach, the length, the hops, the athleticism, Jonathan Isaac. Nicely done.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points. Kenny, a few years ago, the Pelicans. And that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. It's his first trip to the line.
We know this about Nikola Vucevic. He's a high percentage finisher. To me, the next steps, right? Improve your defense, be more consistent with range, and if he does that, he's golden.
The Pelicans shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Favors finds Williamson. And here's Ingram from the arc. Here's Favors. Fournier pulls it down. The Magic shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Fultz, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right. Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
On the wing, Holiday. Back to Williamson. To the middle, 13 feet away. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got his second bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
There's a chemistry that Vucevic has with his guys, the alley and the oop.
Right side, Ball. Inside, stolen by Gordon. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Ross is running. Pass to Isaac. Now Ross back to Gordon. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. No good with the triple. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And they pick up 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Gordon over to help. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Williamson. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Ennis, he's checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Markelle Fultz.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Pelicans have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. The first one falls. New Orleans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Gordon. Augustine looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
To me, when he's at his best, DJ Augustine is the aggressor. Really good job dictating the contact there.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And the first one at the line is good. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bamba's checked in. Both free throws good from Augustine.
And guys, what you love about DJ Augustine is the leadership he provides to the young guys. They'll lean on him for advice, for knowledge, for sets. This guy is just a key cog.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Frank Jackson. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac's checked in. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's Carter-Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. Back to Ennis. Isaac outside. High post Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Throws it up high, and then Okafor slams it in.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Here's Reddick. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Carter-Williams. Isaac's got his second bucket of the night.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. Fournier is checked in for James Ennis. Augustine against Ball. Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. It's Fournier on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by the Magic. Now Augustine laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Augustine's got 4 this quarter.
That's the quickness of DJ Augustine. Put it on the deck, get to the driving game. Really nicely done.
Redick passes to Melly. Back to Redick. Shoots the 3. And the Pelicans miss again. Got it up. The shot misses. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for New Orleans right now, Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Then it's Holiday, then there's Favors, and it's Melly in at the power forward position.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. And Zion Williamson subbed in for Nicolo Melli. The Magic also changing it up. Gordon comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Fulton for Augustine.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Hayes has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Ross finds Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Double team on Holiday. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is New Orleans. Kicks it out to Williamson. Just 3 to shoot. Hayes trying to break free. And it's Williamson missing. The Magic trail by 20. Right side Fournier.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And the Pelicans miss again.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Now the pass to Fultz. Vucevic up top, outside Fournier. The feed now to Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. They get it back, and Hayes kicks to Ingram. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
No good from Ross. Hayes with it, now guarded by Vucevic. The deep three from Redick. He can't hit that time, so Orlando will take it the other way. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Ross leading the charge. And here's Gordon from outside.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Fultz against Holiday. And here's Ingram from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Favors comes in for Hayes. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Vucevic against Holiday. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pelicans.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zion Williamson.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Ingram against Isaac. The second chance effort, and that one's good. Ingram. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
It's good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ingram. From deep. No good that time. Right side, Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they execute.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations. Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? And then we all know how it is.
Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
They get it again.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
And the dunk by Williamson.
I mean, big finish by Zion. Expect him to spend a lot of time at the rim throughout his career.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. We're about 1 minute into the first. Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
Ball against Morant. Ball, the pass to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Brooks against Holiday. Here's Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Derek Favors.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
To the inside. Favors inside. Guarded by Valanciunas. Pass to Williamson. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. Because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ball with it, now guarded by Winslow. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
It's Morant with the drive. The shot. An easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Ball with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Another shot. Jackson trying to break free. And Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Favors lays it up off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ball against Morant. Stolen by Ball. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Oh, solid at swiping the ball away. Ball is great at studying his man and anticipating his next move.
Valanciunas dishes to Jackson. Back to Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Five to shoot. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Favors. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Good D by Holiday.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
The drive by Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Morant kicks to Jackson. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Here's Holiday. Goes back up. Ingram wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Fires from the wing. And it's Morant missing.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Winslow. 6 points for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Offense, the order of the day is the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Favors. And it's Melly in at the 4-man position. Hart the pass to Melly. Anderson with the ball. Clark kicks to Anderson. The dunk and the... Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
And Hart has all the tools to be a great role player for a long time, especially defensively, where he's been simply excellent already.
Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Jones looking for an opening. Down low, Clark. And Clark slams it in.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Here's Jackson. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And there's the pass to Gutterich. He feeds it to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim. And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Here's Gutter. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Clark. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. Stolen by Anderson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
To the wing right side. Back to Jones. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Clark finds Anderson. Clark inside. He's against Okafor. Anderson wide open. That one no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Inside. Here's Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Jones. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Jackson. And the wide open shot from Redick. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Anderson kicks to Morant. To the paint and stolen by Redick. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ingram's running and Hayes throws it down.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Here's Melton, covered by Redick. Valanciunas, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Dylan Brooks in for DeAnthony Melton. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Okafor. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Morant passes to Jackson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And it's Ball penetrating. And yes, it's good. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Passes it to Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Feeds it to Valanciunas. And here's Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of a tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 10 points and that'll do.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And the Pelicans with possession here. The Grizzlies making the shot. And it's Ingram missing. Brooks right side. Back to Winslow. Pass to Valanciunas. The feed to Jackson. Over Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Winslow dishes to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Brooks with no one around. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Morant.
Oh, the size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding.
Ball hits them both. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Up top, Morant. He's covered by Ball. And that one's good, Morant.
Pass closer in. Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
Ball against Morant. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8. Just over a minute and a half had passed here in the third quarter.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open.
Oh! No. That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
No.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Williamson. Rebounded by Jackson. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Winslow with it, now guarded by Ingram. Morant on the follow. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Constantly competing. Morant is a terrific rebounder for his position and also a terrific finisher.
Here's Ball. He can't get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Valanciunas dishes to Jackson. For the tie. No good from Valanciunas. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
The Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And it's Brooks in the corner. Over Favors. And the rejection by Favors. Here's Ingram. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
That's just great work inside. Ingram showing the tool set.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Over to the left wing. Here's Valanciunas. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Favors has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
Now here's Winslow. It's Morant in the corner. Jackson down low. He's covered by Favors. Valanciunas. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Ball. Morant with some nice D. He's off on that one. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. They've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. Hart is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Melly in at the foursome. Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. Out to the right wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And so Clark nails both of them. New Orleans leading by 6. Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Anderson passes to Clark, and Clark slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Jackson dishes to Hayes. No stopping him there. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
New Orleans leading by 8. Here's Melly, guarded by Valanciunas. A nice shot by Melly.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Gutteridge. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Pass to Gutteridge. Back to Valanciunas. And the shot goes down. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Jones against Ball. Outside, Redick. Clock at 6. Hayes the pass to Melly. Grizzlies with the rebound.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. John Morant comes in for Jones. And a change for the Pelicans. Okafor's checked in for Hayes.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Redick for 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You got to love how attacking Morant is. I mean, he's so excellent at forcing the issue and getting the foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for Anderson. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Oh, what a beautiful play.
Look at intensity. Did you see that? Great.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for New Orleans.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zion Williamson.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
Valanciunas finds Winslow. Morant against Ball. And that one's good, Morant.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Ingram outside. Stolen by Winslow. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. That's tipped, but they'll get another chance. The three from Morant. And the miss.
And that combination of size, mobility, and effort with Favors.
through the land of the...
Welcome to 2K Sports and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Winslow. Offensive rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Over in the corner, Fultz. Isaac passes to Gordon. Misses the one-handed jam.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. There's the pass to Vucevic. Isaac outside. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. He has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Now here's Winslow. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Brooks in the corner to the paint. Jackson misses.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Vucevic and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Oh, wow!
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Out to Brooks. Back to Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. Here's Fultz. Back to Vucevic. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Fast break Memphis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Orlando moving the ball around. Morant against Fultz. Denied by Morant.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
Rocket 2. Here's Isaac. That one misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. 1:24 left in the first quarter. They get a hand on it. Pass to Winslow. Out to Morant. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. They trail by 3. Fournier gets a wide open look. Another miss by Orlando. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Memphis leading by 3. Passes to Morant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Orlando making some changes. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. The Grizzlies also making a change. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Orlando, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The free throw drops for Augustine. For the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Isaac. Both free throws good from Augustine.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones dishes to Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Melton. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Bamba in the high post. And the dunk by Bamba.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Feeds to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, isn't it? Both teams trading punches. Ennis, no good on the last second attempt there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They're up. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Clark. Anderson is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the 3, the small forward. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jones, the pass to Anderson. Fires the 3. Tries again. Right side Jones. Anderson inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Magic shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Augustine passes to Ennis. Trying to find Augustine. Gets it to him. Ennis dishes to Bamba. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Bamba's got the first basket of the second quarter for Orlando. The Grizzlies shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Pass to Melton. Anderson outside. Poked loose. Jones finds Clark. 6 to shoot. Jones drives in. Tries from 10. And another basket for Memphis.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Back to Ross. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. First trip to the line for him here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And sort of known for that crazy length, Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Magic have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And he makes good on the layup. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Orlando now. Now here's Vucevic. The pass to Bamba. Here is Ross. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Ennis, and Ennis slams it in.
You like how Ross was looking around on that play to find the best shot available.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Back to Jones. Down low. Here's Clark. Back to Jones. Here's Melton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
In all of his athleticism on display there, Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Ross. That one doesn't go. And it's Memphis the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Orlando leading. Bamba inside. Working on Anderson.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Right side Jackson. And Memphis with another turnover here. Magic leading by 3. Fultz with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. The feed now to Gordon. And the rejection by Valanciunas. They push it up 4 on 3. There's Winslow. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Winslow's got his second basket.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Fultz looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
So he gets them both.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Gordon. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Vucevic missing. Memphis trailing here. And here again, the Grizzlies in transition. Up the court they go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
Both free throws good from Morant. 17 seconds left in the first half. Augustine against Morant. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Back to Gordon. Goes back up.
Great job there from Valanciunas not to give any.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Orlando trailing here. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Fultz finds Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance, and the dunk by Winslow.
We're going to see a lot of this from Winslow in the coming years. Explosive young talent.
The Magic trail by 3. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Gordon's running, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And the basket by Jackson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks and finished off by Fultz.
And how about the attitude of Fultz? When he's taking it inside, he's aiming to hurt somebody's feelings.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Morant outside. To the inside. Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Fultz against Morant. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Back to Gordon. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Vucevic, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for John. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
4 on the shot clock. Ennis kicks to Ross. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Memphis leading by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Knocked away. Pass to Bamba. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Three minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Gutterich, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. For Memphis, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:51 left in the 3rd. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes it to Gordon. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2 players.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Anderson finds Clark and slam dunk by Clark.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Left side, Gordon. Now here's Ross. He's covered closely.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Pass to Ennis. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. That one falls. Bamba's got 10.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Now Morant. He's got 8. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. The Magic trail by 9. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Bamba.
And you really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Morant passes to Clark. Here's Melton. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Clark's got 6 points in the quarter.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Carter Williams kicks to Ross. Beyond the arc. It's off. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Grizzlies up by 9. 2K Sports, back in a moment. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Jones is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
It's stolen by Jones. Outside Jackson. Here's Brooks. And it's good, 2 points. Brooks has got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Got a piece of it. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Jones finds Valanciunas. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Fultz. And there it is for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Those are the plays where you see the strength of Valanciunas. The contact didn't bother him at all.
Jumps up. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Augustine passes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Brooks dishes to Jones. Outside for Jackson. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. From deep. Kept alive. Vucevic with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Augustine passes to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Augustine. Outside Fournier. Inside. Vucevic down low. Guarded by Valanciunas. No good with the layup.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Jones against Vucevic. Down low, Isaac with the steal. Here's Fultz. He gets that one.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
On the wing, Winslow. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Jones. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul. And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant's checked in. Clock at 6. From the arc. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Brooks finds Winslow. Morant outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Brooks misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Isaac.
And Isaac is, really breathtaking in transition. A long-legged forward who just devastates the defense with his speed.
Vucevic against Valanciunas. Morant outside. Can they get it? Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. They get it again. Kicks it out to Gordon. And there's the pass to Isaac. The second chance effort. Rebounded by Valanciunas. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Morant kicks to Jackson. Morant dishes to Brooks. Here's the three. The shot that time not on target. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like